All right, everybody, welcome. This is Danny Brown, and I'm here to teach you English 2BB class. This is a class that focuses on speaking, and today is day 2 of our class. I'm going to start our class today with a PowerPoint, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about making comparisons. Here we go. All right, making comparisons. We're going to use this comparisons today in speaking with your partner. After our class, you're going to call your partner and talk and do comparisons. So let's learn this grammar. If you don't know the grammar, if you do know the grammar, listen carefully. You might learn something new. Also, when you're listening and you're watching my PowerPoint, I want you to say this out loud with me. Repeat this. If you guys sit with I don't have a pencil today. If you sit with a piece of paper and a pencil and you're just listening for 30 minutes, you will not learn speaking. You're hearing a native speaker speak. You can hear that. You need to repeat it, okay? Repeat. Who is prettier, Jane or Lisa? Okay, you can say that. Who is prettier, Jane or Lisa? What do you think? Who is prettier? Oh, is that difficult? Well, Jane is prettier than Lisa, don't you think so? But look at this. Is she the same girl? She has the same nose, I think. She has the same eye shape. Anyway, Jane is prettier than Lisa. We can also say Lisa is more colorful than Jane. Oh, look at that terrible color on Lisa's face. Lisa is more colorful than, okay? It means Lisa has more color. Now let's study this grammar. We see here that Jane is slower than Lisa. There are several types. When we make a comparison like this, the word slow is an adjective, keyoshi, and there's group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4 adjectives. Let's look at group 1, okay? Here we have slow becomes slower. Means more. Jane is slower. Now you don't say Jane is more slower. More equals so don't repeat more. Jane is slower. Okay, rich. How would you say that? Jane is richer. Okay, I want you to try to answer aloud in your room as you're listening. Try to answer these by speaking, okay? Jane is richer. Light. Jane is lighter than Lisa. Big. Jane is bigger than Lisa. Now notice the double G. Thin. Jane is thinner than Lisa. Okay. Now notice that bigger and thinner have double letters, GG, NN. Why? Well, you see richer here? There's one vowel, that's bowing, but there's 2 consonants, that's sheing is consonant. Now here with big, we have 1 vowel and 1 consonant here. One vowel, 2 consonants, 1 vowel, 1 consonant. This vowel is stressed, big, and it's 1 consonant, so it becomes double G. This is 1 vowel, 1 consonant, and the vowel is stressed, so it becomes double, thinner, bigger, okay? And that's group 2. Now group 3, famous. How would you say that? The answer is more famous. Jane is more famous than Lisa. Please repeat that. Expensive. Jane is more expensive than Lisa. Intelligent. Jane is more intelligent than Lisa. Okay, try to answer before I give you the answer. Now, good. How would you say good? Jane is gooder? No. More good? No. Better. Jane is better than Lisa. Group 4 are special words that completely change. What about bad? What would you say? Jane is worse than Lisa. Okay, that's group 4. These are two special words, good and bad. Now we have group 5. Funny. What would you say? Jane is funnier than Lisa. Happy. Jane is happier than Lisa. Okay, so here are the rules. Do you know the rules? Rule 1. If you have one syllable, you use just ER. Now, one syllable means fun, big, nice. It just has one vowel. Hirotsu no boin dake. That's one syllable. Nice, tall, sad. Nicer, taller, sadder. Rule 2. Two syllables with Y use ER. Okay, so we have examples of happy. Here, let me fix my computer again. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have, for example, happy, funny, pretty, and those become happy, funny, pretty. Okay, that's two syllable, and they become ER. Happier, excuse me, funnier, prettier, and the Y changes to IER. Now, rule 3 says if you have two syllables but no Y, it uses more. If you have two syllables or three syllables or four syllables with no Y, it uses more. Look here. Handsome would be, what would it be? More handsome. Enjoyable, more enjoyable. There you go. Now, handsome has two syllables, handsome. Enjoyable has enjoyable, four syllables. So if it's two or three or four syllables, it's going to use more as long as there's no Y. All right, you got those rules? Rule 1, one syllable like big uses ER, bigger. Rule 2, two syllables with Y like pretty adds ER, prettier. But two syllables with no Y uses more, handsome, more handsome. Enjoyable, more enjoyable. Now, let's test. Can you do it? I want you to try to say this out loud. Try to learn to speak. Jane is than Lisa. Bright. What would we say? Jane is brighter than Lisa. Funny. What would you say? Jane is funnier than Lisa. That's rule 2. Two syllables with a Y becomes ear. Slow. What would you say? Jane is slower than Lisa. Happy. Jane is happier than Lisa. Intelligent. Jane is more intelligent. Okay. Intelligent. That's 4 syllables. And if it has 4 syllables, it's going to be more. Angry. Jane is angrier than Lisa. It's 2 syllables, but it has a Y. So it's angrier. Wonderful. Jane is more wonderful than Lisa. Wonderful. 3 syllables. No Y. Okay, let's try playing soccer and playing baseball. If you compare those two, what is your opinion? Can you make a sentence? Try it. Try to make a sentence now with interesting. Playing soccer and playing baseball. What do you think? Okay, I think playing soccer is more interesting than playing baseball. Difficult. Can you make a sentence? I think playing baseball is more difficult than playing soccer. Just my opinion. Time consuming. Wow, I don't know. Maybe playing baseball is more time consuming than soccer? Do the games last longer? Popular. Wow, that's difficult. Well, in all the world, I think more people watch soccer, maybe. Playing soccer might be more popular than playing baseball. Itchy. Do you know itchy? That's Kayui. I think you fall down more with soccer. You fall down in the grass. So I would say playing soccer is itchier than playing baseball. Takes long. Well, that's about the same as time consuming, isn't it? So playing baseball takes longer than playing soccer. Requires equipment. Wow. What do you think? Well, baseball requires more equipment than playing soccer, right? Playing baseball requires more equipment than playing soccer. Okay, there's some practice for you. I hope you did well on that. Now, let's try this. Here's a comparison of some faces. Now, take a challenge. I want you to be creative, communicate. A rash is a red area of skin. See this red area? Red area, red area. This baby Tim also has red and red. So a rash is a red area of skin that is sometimes itchy. Itchy is Kayui. Can you make a sentence comparing Jill and baby Tim? Please stop this video and try to make 4 sentences about Jill and baby Tim's rash. Use the following words. Okay, stop the video, get you a pencil and a piece of paper. Please try. Don't just wait for the video to be over. I want you to really try to make your own sentences. If you make your own, you learn how to communicate. Okay, let's see Danny's sentences. Here are some example answers. I hope you wrote your own sentences before seeing these answers. Remember that to really learn to communicate, you need to practice communicating from your own mind, not just copy the teacher. All right, itchy, example answers. Jill's rash is itchier than Tim's. Maybe, I think so. Red. Jill's rash is redder than Tim's. Definitely red. Redder. Painful. Jill's rash is more painful than Tim's. We can also say it looks more painful. Jill's rash looks more painful than Tim's. Small. Tim's rash is smaller than Jill's. Okay, those are 4 sentences, and I hope that you tried to practice and do your best to make those sentences. Now, I'm finished teaching, but you have 2 assignments to do today. The first assignment that I want you to do, let me see if I can pull this assignment up. It is, well, I'm having trouble finding it. Just a second. Okay, here it is. The first assignment, okay, sorry, I had a little trouble there. The first assignment is classroom practice. Now that means right now, when this video is finished, you're still in class. Class is from 11:05 until 12:40. And so let's look at the paper. During this class now, you should finish this paper and send it to me today by Google Classroom. Before this class is finished at 12:40, do this page by yourself. This page is not for speaking practice with your partner. Look at the example below. Write your own sentences, number 1 to 4, and send those sentences to your teacher for homework. Also keep those sentences on your computer because you and your partner will use them next week for speaking practice. Here's an example. You see 4 words: dog, horse, cat, bird, hamster. Now, you look at the 5 words and you pick 3 of them. Okay, first of all, the answer, I want the answer to be bird. I have to decide, you have to decide which is the answer. Then you make a comparison. It's smaller than a dog. See, a bird is smaller than a dog. And it eats less than a hamster. Okay, that's smaller than a dog, eats less than a hamster. Well, what's smaller than a dog? A horse? No. A cat? Yes. A bird? Yes. A hamster? Yes. It eats less than a hamster. Well, does a cat eat less than a hamster? No. Does a bird eat less than a hamster? Maybe, if it's a small bird. So the answer must be bird. Now, for number 1, you have to choose one of these words to be the answer. For example, bicycle. Then you choose 2 other words. Oh, I'm sorry, that says care. It should say car. Please change that to car. Okay, so you can make, okay, let's not pick bicycle. Let's choose motorcycle. Okay. Now don't just use big and little. Use interesting, noisy, expensive, dangerous, all right? And compare these. So let Danny think of an example. Do not use my example. You have to make a different sentence. Okay, if the answer is motorcycle, I would say it is more dangerous than a car, but oh, I'm having trouble here. Motorcycle is more dangerous than a car, and okay, bigger than a bicycle. That's good. More dangerous than a car, bigger than a bicycle. And so the answer is motorcycle, because motorcycles are dangerous. Now don't use that sentence, make your own. I want you to make 4 sentences, okay? If you have the PDF file, you can write right here, you can write your answer. But if you're using the Microsoft Word file, the docx file, then you just write in the blank. Okay, now after you finish that, I want you to do part B. Write a paragraph below comparing America with Japan, at least 80 words. You should choose one theme. For example, Americans are fatter than Japanese, or Japan is more boring than America. You can make your own theme, okay? One idea about America and Japan, okay? Write your theme. Okay, let's say I say Americans are fatter than Japanese. Let's try that. I don't know why that's not writing. Okay. Americans are fatter than Japanese. Okay. Now, write your theme and then use many sentences to show evidence of your idea. Okay. Americans eat much bigger plates of food. They are fatter and many are more than, let's say, 180 kilograms. Americans eat less healthy food than Japanese. Japanese are much skinnier than Americans, and they live longer lives. Okay, there's my example. Now, I don't want you to copy me. I want you to make your own theme and then some examples to show that theme. You should have at least 80 words. When you finish this paper, you send it to me today. You should send it to me before 12:40 today, okay? Now, that is your classroom practice. And that should take you until the end of class today. Now, if you finish that early, you can start on the next assignment, which is your homework. And let's see, your homework is, where am I? There you go. Now, this is your speaking homework. Whoops. Didn't do it right. Let me try it again. Okay. There you go. This is your speaking homework. Now, I have changed. It says some partners have changed today, so be careful. Some of you are the same and some of you have changed. Some people had a personal reason they wanted to change. There's no problem with the people. Everybody was nice and there's no fights or anything, but someone needed to change partners. So we've changed several people here. So please check your name and your partner. Contact your partner this week. Now, this is pair work. Do this page, part A here, and part B, which is down here, with your speaking partner. Write down the time you and your partner began talking and the time you ended for parts A and B together. Okay, here's part A. Talk to your partner in English. Partner A asks 7 questions, and partner B try to answer without looking at the answers. Here's questions. Here's the answers. Don't look. Don't look at the answers. That's cheating, and it's not fun. It's fun when you don't really know the answers. So just try to do it without it. Then you can check the answers when you're finished. Question, which is hotter, a yellow fire or a blue fire? So partner A says, which is hotter, a yellow fire or a blue fire? And partner B says, I think a blue fire is hotter than a yellow fire. True answer, a blue fire is hotter than a yellow fire. Now you do all of these and then you check the answers, and then partner B asks these. and you check the answers and see who gets the most answers right. Now, before you start, here's some very difficult vocabulary that might help you during your speaking. You do not need to write down these answers. It's not necessary to write them. Just speak them. Now, part B is speaking, but I want you to write answers. Please try to talk a long time. You should try to make many sentences. Have fun. Tell a few stories. Try to speak English as long as possible. Partner A asks these questions. Partner B answer. Try to give long and interesting answers. Number 1, who's more intelligent, your father or your mother? Why do you think so? Give me examples to show this. Okay, partner A, listen and write down partner B's answer. Partner B, you're going to speak about your father, or who's more intelligent, your father or your mother, and why, okay? And partner B is going to write down your answers. So partner B will write here, and partner B will say, please choose one parent, father or mother, and compare yourself with your parent. Tell me 3 things in comparison. For example, my father is bolder than I. He always talks to other people easily, and I am shy to talk to others. Okay, so I want 3 things. 3 things. My father's bolder than I am more than, he is, okay. So 3 things. And then partner A, you write those down. So partner A will ask these questions and write down these answers. And partner B will be speaking. Now partner B asks these questions, 1 and 2, and partner A try to give a good answer. Use your imagination. Try to speak a long time. And partner B, you write down here, write down A's answers. Maybe you can't write every word. It's okay, but you should write enough to fill this blank, okay? And all of this conversation together should take a good amount of time, all right? I think you need to take more than 15 minutes to finish this, certainly. Okay, so I want you to do these and then send this paper to me. But this paper is not due today. This paper can be sent to me anytime before 5:00 p.m. Monday, May 25th. Send it by Google Classroom, 5:00 p.m. Monday, May 25th is the deadline. Okay. All right. Well, I think that we're finished today through the teaching, but I think now it's time for you to do a lot of practice. And I hope that you are speaking and that you're trying to speak everything. Don't just say, do I understand it? Can I write it? Ask yourself, can I speak it? All right. Thank you very much. Have a good week, everybody, and may God bless you.